I was a bit of a firecracker growing up. I was comfortable breaking social rules and speaking my mind. You see, that's what happens when you're exposed to books. Autobiographies travel through pictures and discoveries. The source of my joy was also the beginning of my misery. For I grew up in a time and system that asked you to pick from two things: either you won or you lost. You were the head or the tail. Your marks, school hallway decorations, and newspaper declarations, your grades, your judgment. A smile for a mask to hide the shame and sadness for failing to be smart where the world preferred you in. So you learned to pass through life as it passed you by. No place for the arts, for artists died broke, and adulting, I was no budget for dreams. I soon discovered the price of keeping my flame alive was the pain of trying, a reaching that ate my faith for breakfast and diminished my self confidence. I decided to put this fire out and focus on being as normal as possible for the rest of my life. So I went to work for Fortune 500s and the government. And I put down my books, my pen, and my voice, dousing my fire with vices. My life and energy was spent stuck with chasing after my two conflicting desires, both loathing and loving the firecracker that refused to die, wanting to live a fulfilling life, not knowing what to do but try, dabbling, hoping, planning, praying for a change, for a way I could live in the light of my flame. For though I took it out on my body, though I spent my time with idlers, my stubborn little firecracker didn't seem to catch the drift. Didn't seem to understand that adulting and dreams were not one and the same, were incompatible. One could not live even though that one felt like me. It felt like me. After one too many it felt like blows, I started to feel my heart close, to create distance between the firecracker within and the cold front settling in. One cold morning, I stepped out to begin another robotic day adulting. I started my car and the engine failed. Nonplussed, with a plastic face, expecting the worst of days, I calmly abandoned my car and made my way to the bus stop, leaving my boss voicemail. I would be a few minutes late. It was a surreal break of day. Dark and bleak, with low hanging clouds, the promise of an approaching winter not far out. It was as I looked out the window that I decided there clearly was no room in this world for what I could do, of which even I didn't have a clue. I decided to raise my spirits with music. I needed some hard hitting, I don't care about the world, rap music. I tried to stream and dead air. Impatient yet patient in the world of trying out different things against all no's, I went over to easygoing R&B and no. Annoyed and feeling ganged up on, desperate for noise, I turned to my backup, a gospel station. Silence. I felt so small and alone. A deep voice breaks through the silence, leaving me staring at my phone, speechless. God did not give up on you. You did that, but God, He did not give up on you. Silence. Pops and cracks around me. My firecracker turned into fireworks as the words decimated the ice wall I tried to build. In that moment, I realized the source of my persistent flame. That part, deep inside, that's entrusted with dreams only you can bring alive, is your little firecracker that never dies. And if you come alive, creating and sharing from your heart, well, how bright that light blazes inside. Never give up on your dreams. Never put out or hide your God given light. There is room for you and your gifts in this world. That feisty little firecracker, that's your sign.